Hey everybody, this is Daryl at Resound Logic. Certainly hoping this video finds everyone well, healthy, of course, and protected. Doing my part right now, staying at home, checking work mail and my work phone. Really, I am, but still finding the need to be somewhat productive. So I figured, why not do a twofer and be both creative and productive. So I had kind of an idea about how songs get published on the Resound Logic site, and of course how they're directed to that site from here. And typically what happens is I will put out a demo or demonstration audio samples every now and then, but for the most part, you'll only hear the final version of the song. You will never be a part of the inspiration part, which I'm kind of going to preview to you right now. You'll never be a part of seeing this song, start from the beginning, evolve from just a basic acoustic guitar chord progression or a couple of riffs. You'll never be able to see how I approach the arrangement of a song, how I see the need for certain instrumentation to be in the song. You'll never see that part of it. You'll never see the charts being developed. You'll never see the Nashville numbers or the sheet music being developed. Maybe that's an administrative boredom thing that you wouldn't be interested in. But you'll never see, you've seen photos, I suppose, but you'll never really be a part of the core sessions where we go into the studio and record the drums and the bass and the other core instrumentation, get the scratch vocal, go in and do the overdubs, come back, do the editing, which essentially means that I'm correcting all the mistakes that were made and putting good stuff over bad stuff, flying the final tracks in for mixing and mastering, doing all of that stuff, and you're really just experiencing the final version of what's happening. So I figured, well, why not? We've got the time. Most of us are staying at home, and I do want to make the time productive. I want to redeem the day. I want to redeem His talents, and I definitely want to redeem His gospel if I'm given the opportunity. So I thought I'd take this time and show you kind of the beginning of the process, which is inspiration. And it kind of starts with just a couple of, it's really three basic parts that I've kind of come up with. And I'll just kind of walk through them with you right now. Here's the first one. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of a cool, mellow riff that could possibly serve as the verse for a song. And then a couple of weekends ago, I was outside jamming with my neighbor Bill, properly social distancing. But we were outside. We figured we would enjoy some fresh air and just do some jamming. So we got our acoustics out, and I came up with this riff. And then, of course, those two chords at the very end allow me a transition to go back to that verse and get back into that. So, obviously, that riff got me a little excited. Bill was playing his butt off, and I got really excited after discovering that particular riff and seeing how he responded to it. So then I thought, well, you know, what's another element of a song? And typically, good songwriters will put a bridge in their song, if for nothing else than to keep the song from being boring. And it's basically just something towards the end of the song where you can just give your song a little life and give it a little misdirection, and of course, you know, bring you back into the groove of everything. So based on this portion of the chorus, I went, man, I really dig those tones. So I wanted to kind of give an homage to it, if you will, for the bridge. So I came up with this. And of course, that would allow me to transition back into a final verse. So I had the bridge as well as the transitional elements to go back in and finalize the song. And just with those three chord progressions, I felt like I had the modular elements to go through a song. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've created a Pro Tools session. I've already created that basic infrastructure, if you will, which is the song form, where you're starting out with an intro and a verse. And I don't think I'm going to require a spoiler alert here, but the intros and the turnarounds and the outros are the same chord progression as the verse. But the intros still provide that time, that air, for everyone to get ready for the oncoming verse. So basically what we've got is an intro going into an extended verse. It's actually going to be a verse 1 and a verse 2, but it'll be extended. Then we're going to go into just the basic chorus. And then we'll use the turnaround, which is, again, is a repeat of the intro going into a regular verse, and then into an extended chorus, right into the bridge, a shortened verse, bringing the dynamic down just a little bit, and then another extended chorus with a tag on the end to take us out to the outro and bring us through. So that's the initial idea. Right now, what I have to do is I have to fill in the blanks. Hopefully, I'll play all right. And we'll get a takedown and just kind of see how it sounds. So, hope you're ready for the ride. I won't bore you with my signal chain. I'll go ahead and get to the music. And then I'll tell you about the signal chain after I'm done. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool jam. Laying this down, a couple of clams on this take. Probably take a couple of more to get it right. Excuse me. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to start off the process. I wanted to lay down the initial tracks with you guys, so thank you for joining me. Next time when we get together, hopefully tomorrow, we'll go over how I approach melody, and we'll go over the signal chain then. The song probably seems a little long right now, but I always err on the side, particularly during the creation process, to extend things, because it's easier for me to take away and rearrange from there. So sorry for the length of the song, but I hope you enjoyed the jam. We'll get back together next time and discuss melody. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe, stay protected. God bless you all. Love you.